Larry Fine, the man behind the laughter. He was the wild-haired, violin-playing funny man who became one-third of one of the most iconic comedy acts in history, the Three Stooges. But behind the laughs, Larry Fine lived a life full of struggle, loyalty, and love for the stage. Born as Louis Feinberg on October 5, 1902 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Larry grew up in a Jewish family. As a child, he suffered a tragic accident. While playing in his father's jewelry shop, he accidentally spilled acid on his left arm. Doctors were unsure if they could save it. To help rehabilitate the injury, Larry's parents enrolled him in violin lessons. What began as therapy soon became a passion. Larry became an excellent violinist and even dreamed of a music career. But destiny had a different plan. Larry found himself drawn to the stage. His talents as a performer grew, and in the 1920s he crossed paths with Moe Howard. Moe, along with his brother Shemp and Larry, began performing in vaudeville. Eventually, the group would evolve into the legendary Three Stooges, with Curly Howard replacing Shemp to form the classic trio, Moe, Larry, and Curly. Together, they created a new kind of comedy, physical, loud, and utterly unforgettable. Over the course of their careers, the Three Stooges made nearly 200 short films, several feature films, and built a legacy that remains unmatched in slapstick history. Larry was often the one caught in the middle. His character didn't have the explosive energy of Moe or the wild antics of Curly, but he had his own charm. With his frizzy hair, puzzled expressions, and occasional outbursts, Larry became the essential middle stooge that balanced the madness. But despite his fame, Larry Fine struggled financially. Known for being kind and generous, he often gave away money to help friends or strangers. Sadly, this left him with little savings later in life. Tragedy struck when Curly died young, and later Moe also passed away. Larry's health declined in the early 1970s after suffering a stroke, which left him partially paralyzed and ended his performing career. However, he never lost his humor or love for fans. Even in a wheelchair, he welcomed visitors, smiled for photos, and shared stories from his days in showbiz. Larry Fine died on January 24, 1975, at the age of 72. He left behind more than just a film catalogue. He left behind a legacy of laughter, a lifetime of memories, and a style of comedy that still influences entertainers to this day. Though he began life with pain and setbacks, Larry Fine brought endless joy to the world. And in the end, that's the mark of a true entertainer.